Lights come in.
Next map is, what is the next map actually? Let's just check right now. It is, next map, boys, is Thrashball.
So Thrashball is something we haven't seen played that much in the competitive circuit. Do you want to give us a rundown of how Thrashball plays competitively and what to expect from it?
Well, with the UE rule set, we have a digger in the middle, Insins down low, and Ink on the balcony. Now, yeah, just any MLG community listening in right now, we are going to be using the MLG settings, but only when they are released officially. So we have our own settings right now. They work well. You know, we've all played Gears of War for years. We know how to make the game as aggressive as possible, so long as teams, you know, to an extent, don't force camp. But yeah, so basically, we're going to have digger middle, Ink balcony, Insins low, and I think a lot of teams really are going to do 3-1 up top. There may be some cheeky 4 lows, but really we're going to see 3-1.
So yeah, just to clear up there, Fariko did not win that map. It was Tempest.
Yeah, Team Temp won that. So the upset is beginning, apparently.
Yeah, apparently so. So we're on losers bracket, round 4 here at EGL London. Gears of War community, we've got pretty much a full crowd here. We've got quite the audience building up.
Yeah, definitely.
And lucky members of the audience are going to get the chance to win some amazing Gears of War 3 prizes provided by our sponsors at Microsoft. And we're actually going to be having a Wingman tournament later today by our sponsors Caliber 11, who make those incredible Gears of War 3 vaults. We're going to be basically seeing which Wingman team can come out on top, and they're going to be, at the end of it, battling it out for a Gears of War 3 console, as well as taking home those 2 Gears of War vaults.
Definitely going to be me in reaction in the finals.
Yeah, so your best friend's going to be your best enemy when it comes to winning that console.
Oh no, he's everyone's best friend, everyone's best enemy. Either way, as Fatal Strike will know, teaming reaction is as much of a nightmare. It is a great experience.
So we appreciate all of you who are tuning in right now. We hope you're enjoying this action here at EGL London. We are going to be having the winners finals right after this match, so it's going to be interesting to see what's going to happen. But right now we have quite the match going on between Fariko and Tempest, so kind of more excited about what's going on the screen right now than what's going to be next with your team right now.
Most definitely. As soon as the game starts, guys, we'll be back on the mic. 2 minutes.
Here we go, we are underway here. We are still following Dark Angel. So it looks like most people are pushing up top, which is something we see a lot on this map. Almost going full red there for Dark Angel. Lots of smokes going off here. No one's really getting cringed by it. We're seeing some action here with the Lancers, but no one's really making a push. We've got all 4 up top for Fariko, so it's interesting to see if they're actually going to get flanked, because I can only see 3 up top here for Tempest, so it may be someone is pushing to the side to cross them from behind. We've got 3 people there for Tempest, so some 4 glance fire. So we're seeing a slower pace now from Fariko. They seem to be worried and concerned a little bit about making any pushes. And as soon as they do make a push, they get punished for it. And here we go, coming around the side here, almost getting full redded, moving back to cover. He's going to get crossed and go down. 2 members down. Some amazing flanking moves by Tempest there through concessions on that far right side. Vigor at punishing any movement that they were trying to make to reset. And now Aridity is really stuck out in the open. They're not going to let him cross to red, back in that cover, round by Incendiaries. And really putting the pain on Fariko right now.
Wow, so I've come back already to see Fariko down on men already.
But you know
What's
what?
happening?
Aridity did just
Liam?
take Tempest when he was out on his own, so we saw some amazing flanking going on by Tempest up high, really punishing and unaware Fariko.
Did both teams do a 3-1?
No, it was a 4-man push for both teams.
Wow.
It appeared there was only 3 up top. For,
sometimes don't you think that sometimes, other than checkout, I think 4-man pushes are almost a sign of no confidence, because you know they don't have the team ability to work out something where they can team fire across the map as opposed to all going in the same direction.
If you think that there's 4 people going up high but no one's grabbing that digger could have been some real use there to Fariko, and they didn't have the confidence to have 3 people hold up high. So, you know, it's going to be interesting to see if Fariko do gain some confidence at some point and do start making some more risky plays in an effort to win some rounds, because at the minute the momentum is not with them. Yeah.
What do you think about the digger then?
So I think the digger is great for displacement. We've seen some really strong play with it here at EGL London. Some amazing kills, especially by some of the French players. They seem to be kind of really fluent in that weapon almost. But, you know, from what I've seen for the majority, without those exceptions of those really good digger players, is it hasn't actually done much damage. You know, it's been good to catch people off guard when they're moving and they're trying to displace and reset, but beyond that, it's really more of a movement push weapon more than a damage weapon.
I definitely agree. You know, honestly, I think it hasn't really been tried properly yet, but you know, a lot of the basic gear setups in terms of map settings, you have 2 power weapons, but I think if we could introduce the digger as a 3rd, you know what I mean? Because it's 3 shots, it's not instant, you know, it takes a while to get to someone, it's from a distance. So it's there to stop camping, and I'd be interested to see in the settings in the future.
Oh, Nemesis taking out Aridity, and now it's 3v1, he's stuck out in the open. It's all over for Fariko. First round goes to Tempest. Tempest really talking some shit and delivering, excuse my friends.
Yeah.
But they are really delivering here, so it's going to be interesting to see.
Focus on being very focused. Redline's trying to get his team into it, but see, normally Jim would jump up and down and you know, slap his team's hands to get their confidence, but he just looks lost. They all look lost.
And they really need to gain momentum back quickly, because if they go 2 maps down, it's really a risky situation to be in.
Yep.
So everything best of 5 here in our losers bracket at this stage.
Vince trying to put some lance fire. So Tempest has got the instance and the digger. I wonder if we're going to use to get top control.
I've actually seen Incendiaries be surprisingly devastating in this tournament here at EGL London. When I've seen the Americans use them in their competitive play, they've really used them to kind of get people to move and not really got many kills with them. I've seen amazingly crafty throws by a lot of the European teams that have come from nowhere to really do some devastation. So I would be worried if I was Fariko right now, because they're not even got high. I mean, that's another thing to look at, is Tempest making use of that
play by
round.
Vince there, honestly.
And using the digger to clean up as well. Very clever play. So not only that, but Fariko have been denied the high ground as well as the power weapons.
Yeah.
Oh, a double digger by Rise of Tempest on Gimbly and Red.
You hear it, babe. He just screams yes, apparently.
And yeah, we have some real trouble going on.
Aridity screaming. It curses. They're trying to run away in a 1v4. Can he clutch it? Yeah. The famous Ding Test Aridity now in a 1v4 on Freshball.
So yeah, it's going to be a 4v1 clutch for Aridity or nothing. I think honestly they're going to play it smart. Tempest, they're just going to lancer him from a distance and force him into a position where he's just going to hit from all angles. Really, it's not looking good for Aridity right now. Hoping to see some clutch play.
You know what? If you see 1v4, this guy gets my choice of MVP.
Yeah, here we go.
But it's not happening, is it?
Yeah.
Definitely not.
So
Let's be honest. Those are the ultimate angles.
Trash humping going on from Ramsey there on Tempest. And we're getting some mad talk between the teams.
Jim is getting angry here.
Here we go. Fariko getting angry at each other. That is not what you need to do when you need...
Tempest calling people out here.
So this is good play from Tempest in both mentally and in the actual game, because they are picking the holes in Fariko's teamwork right now as they get angry at each other, and it's going to really pay off, I think.
Indeed.
The confidence is going to go, the teamwork is going to slip. It's not looking good for Fariko. They really need to regain some momentum, gain some confidence in who they are as a team.
Watching this screen, there's so much hesitation on all their plays. You know, they're not being proactive enough. They're waiting to get shot. You know, they don't have any adrenaline or any desire to push and get control of the spot. They're too scared.
Yeah.
Their map's down, their rounds down, and they're too scared.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, you can play safe, but you've got to play safe and win. And right now we're seeing Fariko playing safe, but not actually able to make anything of it. They need to be taking risks now and trying to make something happen, not hoping something will happen if they make things come to them.
Exactly.
Because Tempest are proving that they can pick apart your play very easily, and that your set pieces aren't really going to work.
See, look, Tempest is making the push now. Now they've got control of the middle room. Vince
and they're getting hit. They're crossing from two sides now, and we've got a high push.
Vince is almost down.
See that Lancer Fire supporting the shotgunning. Thankfully, Fariko able to take one of them down, two down.
Okay, so now we see a bit of what we expected Fariko to do from the forefront.
Yeah, and they're really punishing that counter attack there.
Yeah.
So they've taken around. Now we're seeing some teams that...
Jim just says we can win the shotgun fight, so hopefully we're going to see Fariko meet them head on and not be scared anymore.
That's what Fariko need to do. They know that they have to do that now, and that's what we need to be seeing from them. We need to not see hesitation. If they can put Tempest on that back foot and really scare him with some superior shotguns, Tempest are going to be the ones slowing down the game, and Fariko are going to be the ones be able to make those pushes and grab those weapons and grab that high ground.
Absolutely.
And I think we are seeing that right now with a far right push for Dark Angel, pre-activating his shotgun.
He's rushing it. This is it.
Here we go. Really almost
choke the shot though. Choke the shot. Should not have choked that shot. Now he's down. His team got to help him out with some lands here. Nice play by Gimli though.
Gimli deep into their high side. Oh my god, that Lancer Fire choking on that. Thankfully able to get that kill after the first shot should have jibbed. We've got a 2v1 here. They're going to take that.
Nice play by
Down
Gimli
goes Cramsey.
And Angel.
So we've got a 2v1, 3v1 situation here. And this is it. This is the momentum switch we were talking about. Confidence is coming back into Fariko.
Yeah. It's still complaining each other, but I think Fariko know that their game style at the minute is just not working. Yeah. So I think they're going to have to use this match. They're using this match to change it up. So then for the rest of the tournament,
this aggression is really doing them wonders. I mean, we've already seen them do it twice now and be able to push. They are almost getting punished, but Tempest are choking when it matters, and so they need to play on that. They need to play on the fact they are not choking.
Not choking. I think Tempest team are getting a little overconfident here. One shot down
and finishing him off. See, bad move by Tempest there. He should not have pushed there.
Great teamwork here, actually, by Fariko.
And now they're going to storm through. They're not going to give him breathing space. Pass them down. This is what I wanted to see from Fariko. This is what they had to do. Some massive deep talk going on now. Trash talk across the stage. And now we're hearing a very quiet Tempest.
Yeah.
I think they're really starting to get worried here.
Yeah, the fairy slaps are not coming out right now. Okay, so Crum's got the instance, but honestly, I think he's in a worse position here. He can get angry from everywhere.
Yeah, and also Fariko being clever. They're saying, let's stay together, let's wait, let's play it into our hands. There you go, 3-2 up.
Redline using my trash talk, apparently. Yeah. Use your own trash talk, mate. What?
Space cakes being thrown out there. Just a new one. So here we go. We've got Dark Angel pushing up high. He seems to have someone with him. I think I saw some people going mid from Fariko. Tempest not even going high now.
No,
they've realised they can't have that.
You know what? If Fariko don't get this map now, after they've stopped being challenged up top.
Really, Digger almost taking him out.
Cheeky Digger there, however. They are being aggressive.
With Digger, so they're trying to get Digger before they go high. But I think it's not going to work. By the looks of it, they are the ones going to get punished because they've used all Digger to no effect. This is going to be close. Fariko almost down. Dark Angel taking a lot of hits. 2 down on stairs. He's going to get the pickup, but
he chokes the shot.
Chokes the shot.
Don't worry, Lancer's coming out, boys.
Incendiary's putting the pressure on. Some amazing incendiary damage on the floor from Nemesis. Smart play there by Tempest. So this is a 2v4 situation. Everything's turned up for Fariko. They kind of choked on the stairs, and that kind of saw them get punished. Unfortunately, this may cost them the round, and we may see a 3-3 split for the final.
Really, Vince messed it up right there. It would be unlucky that the guy didn't die, but you know he should have just kept his lance right, in all honesty, and got the third guy. The fourth guy was too far away to help.
And here we go, 2-man push on the left stairs here on electricity. Red stairs.
You need help.
Down he goes.
Mate.
Red's got 4 people to deal with and gets shot with a shotgun as well as getting lost to the side. Now we hear some shouting from Tempest and Fariko getting a little bit quiet, but I don't think they've lost confidence. I think they realise they made one little mistake there that cost them the round.
This is it. This is the map. The round. 3-3. Really fast. You know, the thing about this match is it's been really fast.
Yeah, fast-paced.
This is what I wanted to see.
Even when Fariko are in some real trouble, they are still putting the pace back on. Really, really, I'm impressed with this match.
Absolutely.
My prediction, whoever wins this map is going to have momentum enough to take the next map. I think if Tempest take this map, I think Tempest will have this loser's bracket.
I think the match is over. I think the match is over.
But if Fariko take it, I think Tempest are going to go into the next map.
Oh,
an amazing digger from Tempest.
Down.
Fortunately, Dark Angel rolling instead of running out of there and getting punished for it. Ink coming in from Aristity, cutting someone off the top of red stairs.
Poor use
of the ink. Poor
use of the ink there. He should have. They needed that ink. That was, that was a guaranteed kill right there. Okay, so we see a lot of Cramsey, Tempest, and Nemesis down below, while Fariko taking on top. But the Tempest do have the man advantage.
So I think the man advantage won't matter if Fariko can keep that top locked down. But if they have one man on each side and they make a 3-man push up one side, you're always going to be outmatched at some point. So, and that's exactly what we're seeing with a 3-man push up red stairs now. Looks like they do have 2 people there for Fariko, but as you can see,
I feel like I'm watching StarCraft right now.
Yeah. Oh, and some nice crossing coming from the left-hand side for Fariko. Here we go. It's going to be interesting to see what we can do. Tempest is locked down there. Cramsey up high. Red up the top of the stairs with Aristity.
Gimbley really is a smart choice by Gimbley right now. Even though he's by himself, honestly, if any of them
getting Vigorous down. Red spawn, high side. With that, an amazing Lancer. Tempest is completely shut off. Viridity can do something to Tempest from there. Tempest is absolutely...
Oh!
And that is
clutch kill by Viridity right there.
That's exactly what we're expecting. And now Fariko can really do some damage here.
Cramsey is pushing.
Yeah, Cramsey is pushing. Oh. And he does take out Red. And now they are pushing up Red stairs right up to the top. Viridity is getting pinned down in that middle section.
He's down one.
Angel.
No, he can't.
He can't hear us, unfortunately, so we can't get closer to the action here.
This is mental. I want to see all.
Oh, Gimbley
2v2. This is the tense.
Oh, Cramsey taking out Gimbley.
1v2 for Jim.
So real trouble now for Fariko, and Tempest 2 men up, but this is the time to clutch, and Arisi making a poor decision there. Absolutely poor decision to run out with 2 Lancers trained on him. 2-0 for Tempest.
This is not looking good for Fariko, honestly.
It is not looking
they
good.
had the momentum. They got it back from 2-0 down to 3-2. Then the Digger, Tempest team used the Digger so much more effectively.
Yeah, definitely. And I am actually really worried here for Fariko. I think that was the map to decide it, and Tempest took it.
This is, I'm lost for words, Honestly, it's disheartening to see Fariko focus like this. They came in here as the second seeded team. One of the favourites for the whole tournament, and now they're struggling against Tempest team, which were almost not quite a pickup, but nowhere near lasting the same amount of time as Fariko Focus have.